President Cyril Ramaphosa has decided to no longer challenge the Section 89 report at the High Court for now. Parliament's rejection of the Section 89 independent panel report on the relations of millions of dollars stolen at the president's Phala Phala farm has rendered the report legally and practically mute, according to President Cyril Ramaphosa's legal team. ANC parliamentarians on the 13th of December last year voted against the adoption of the report and its referral to an impeachment ad hoc committee. This has resulted in the Phala Phala revelations being put to bed for now. President Ramaphosa's spokesperson Vincent Magwenya says should the need arise in future, the president can decide to take the damning report on legal review.
The president has been advised, which advice he has accepted, that the panel report and all issues associated with it have become moot, and they are of no practical and legal consequence because on the 13th of December 2022, the National Assembly decided to reject the motion to refer the panel report to an impeachment committee. While that decision remains valid, the Section 89 panel report carries no weight in law. The President has thus been advised not to institute proceedings before the High Court for the review and setting aside of the panel report at this stage. President Ramaphosa reserves his right to bring such proceedings in due course should the circumstances change.
On governance issues, the tussle for power between cabinet ministers Gwede Mantashe, Pravin Gordhan and Dr. Hosiantso Ramaghopa has been resolved. The Minister of Electricity will soon have his executive powers gazetted when the proclamation has been signed, which will give Dr. Hosiantso Ramaghopa executive powers to resolve the country's electricity crisis.
The proclamation has been signed, and you will have the details of that proclamation once it's been gazetted. So let's just dispense with that notion that the President has failed to deliver in that regard. Yes, it has taken time, as it should, because there were necessary consultations that had to be held to ensure that in resolving this electricity crisis, we do so in a manner that is harmonious with respect to the workings of government. We take into consideration the fact that that portfolio is a transitional sort of portfolio. It's not a permanent portfolio, the Ministry of Electricity. Therefore, whatever powers that you allocated to it, you will not do so at the risk of causing short-term or long-term instability in government.
The Minister of Electricity has been crisscrossing the length and breadth of South Africa, meeting with the Eskom staff at all coal-powered stations and big businesses to engage on solutions to resolve the power crisis. Turkish floating power ships will also be docking in KwaZulu-Natal, Eastern Cape and Western Cape to provide the country with electricity. Samkele Masego, SABC News, Pretoria.